que j'aille où, moi?
C'est quoi les maps? C'est quoi les maps, Veilleux?
Ok.
All right, just realized my mic was not working that whole time. We did hop right into the action. I was saying that we are in the playoffs round number 2. So these whoever wins here will be going on to those semifinals. Sorry, checking that all the audio, everything is working, looking good. But yeah, that was a pretty quick round there. We saw from Battalion, they pushed. They had that quick spawn, so, you know, the action's going to start right away, no doubt. We are starting round 2, so let's hop on out. Well, the names up top are going to be different. Now, Battalion did start because they were ranked higher on the ladder there. This is going to be the night variation. ODB is not going to get that quick spawn. You're going to see Charlie pushing on through, expecting that quick spawn, but realizing pretty quick that they did not get it. So he's going to continue on through lane 2, possibly getting a good flank here on ODB if they're not careful. Don Patron coming around the top of lane 4. See Hoochie holding tight here at this Humvee. Gonna start cutting across in front of the overturned semi. Bunch of stuff happening on this map as far as the environment goes. Right now, we're seeing ODB pushing it. It's bringing the tempo way down than we just saw from Battalion. Hoochie going to be coming around lane 1. Chawi, no doubt, hearing those footsteps, swings around, takes out Hoochie. Going to be the first pickup here in round 2, making that now a 4v5 in favor of Battalion. Seeing a nice slow spread going out from ODB. But now that lane 1 is cleared out from Hoochie, that can potentially allow Chawi to work on that flank coming around the back if they're not careful. I think you're going to see Sri Lankan peeking back over there, making sure that does not happen. That can be devastating here to ODB's offense if that's allowed. Yes, Hanley, I realized I was muted. Thanks. I am catching up with the chat again. We are working on a delay as usual. If y'all aren't used to watching Onward, there is a delay to keep everything fair for all teams involved. You know, don't want anyone saying that, you know, you're stream sniping or something, because some people can listen to the stream, you know, on a different set. All that goodness. If you don't know what we're talking about here and are new to this type of play. You know, a lot of people are used to Call of Duty play, and all they do have game modes that slow it down a bit. I think Onward is really where it takes the cake for being more tactical than anything. Really working with a team. You see just that patience and that slow push is going to allow Domino to not only take out Maxine, but Valix as well. So Suarez going to swing around, ends up trading with Wolf God here. Now making it a 3v2. Got Shinobi laying out that fire onto Matador in the playground. Almost getting picked up by Voltage, but Shinobi taking out Voltage is going to get refragged by Matador. As Charlie gets the refrag onto Matt. Now a 1v1 as we pass 2 minutes. Don Patron spots Charlie, but can't land the shots, and Charlie is going to get that pickup. Getting, you know, feeling the win there. No worries. And Battalion goes up 2 now against ODB here on our first map. There's your kill count. Hopefully all... What's up with the names? What happened with the names? Oh, well, yeah. I'm trying to get that whole name in there. Oh, yeah, these middle names. Why are these? Thanks, Hanley. I think I shut down OBS too soon, and so it didn't save. It didn't save everything I changed on this screen. Nice to have you hopping in. I haven't seen you in here, Hanley, lately. A while, actually. Yeah, glad to have you here. This is a very long name, and it fits. There we go. Now to get those points on the board for them. Rightfully so. Battalion going up to on ODB. There's the beeps. I don't know if y'all heard them or not. But let's get back to it. Oh yeah, I wanted to change this night vision for y'all a little bit. Hopefully it makes it a little bit brighter.
But what the fuck? No, this is what it is.
Alright, it's gonna be center burning. OBJ once again. It was just playground, but moves a little bit here to the south. You're seeing that smoke come out from Shinobi. Gonna be pushing right into the back of the playground. But Visage. Hope I'm saying that right. I've heard people call you Voltage. I feel like it's high voltage. Someone in the chat, you can't let me know. Is it Voltage or Visage? I know it's spelled Visage. Yeah, he gets into position there. Gonna be not altering, even though that smoke is on him. He still has a sight line there into lane 3, preventing any push coming out. Definitely seeing Battalion slowing it down this time. I think once they saw Radar, the one and only, hopping in, dropping that follow. Thanks, Radar. Glad to have you here watching this action going down. Hoochie gonna be throwing that fire out at lane 4, preventing Chawi from pushing around, burning. Meanwhile, Velix holding tight with an angle from School Bus. Sri Lankan with the trade onto Chawi, making it now a 4v4.5 as Chawi is still down. Can't give those call outs with anything he sees. Letting his team know more or less how to get that push or possibly even get the res, making it 5v4 in favor of Battalion if they do get that res. Great eyes there from Jourdain, spotting Patron on the tank. That call out is going to allow Shinobi to get the kill, but Voltage taking out Chawi, pushing around that lane 4. Currently 3v4 as Matt does take out Wolf God, and Hoochie takes out Maxine, turning it around now a 2v3. Shinobi coming around lane 2, possibly going to pick up Matt, but Matt with that great cover. And Velix taking out Voltage on OBJ. He's going to clear up the OBJ if they're not careful. Shinobi taking out Matt outdoors and Hoochie from the garage. Great job there from Battalion. Great target acquisition, finding them, picking them off, but still keeping the pace. You know, keeping them on their toes, not letting them get settled back in. They are now just one away from taking map number 1. Again, this is round 2 of our playoffs. First season of Onward for VREL. And I don't know, the fights that have been going on lately are very spicy. Love to see it going down like this. I think we'll see a different change of pace on Quest. If not, definitely, if we make it to Bazaar, that map goes a little bit wider. I know a lot of people don't like that we got Superbia and Quest as the first 2. But that's just how it happens. You know, we saw the normal generated maps weren't accurate, but everything's different here for the finals. Little things are changed up as far as, like, I think the code in of it, they have to change some things, so the regenerated maps did yield some interesting ones, to say the least. I know not many are fans of night maps, but we do like to implement them and as their own. own variation, because some people leave it up to, you know, the teams to choose. Do they want to play day or map? But no. We make sure you play the night maps. And hearing the beeps and the shots. Back out. Battalion feeling great going into this round number 4. 1 away from taking victory here on our first map. But that pre-fire going down is going to put some bullets into the Battalion defenders. Definitely going to have to get the bullet going out. Will taking out the first one onto Matt Outdoors. As Bailey gets another onto high voltage. But we're seeing ODB pretty strong pushing around lane 4. Always though going to take out Lucci. They're launching quick with that refrag. I don't know if that gunfire is as loud for you as it is for me. Definitely loud for them out there. Sirlangan taking out Wolf on the OBJ, has tablet out. Is he gonna get it? He's right there all the time in the world, but that flash from Jourdain possibly stopping it. And he pops up, gets taken out by Maxine, but Don Patron taking out 2, but Shinobi with the last one. It just all went down here around the OBJ in less than a minute, but Battalion pulled it off, got that victory, that 4th win. There's your kill count. And now we will be going to map number 2. They will be working on a rehost. I'll drop you here to a couple of our sponsors shortly. But wow, even though they were hit hard and fast, Battalion held it down. That was a huge, huge change of pace there for ODB. We saw how they like to push slow and methodical, but this time they hit it hard, and I thought they were going to get it. Sirlangan was on that OBJ. He had the tablet out. Who knows how many numbers away he was, if he just had to hit Sin, whatever the case may be, before that flash got him, and ultimately ended in his and his team's death, allowing Battalion to take map 1 in a sweep as we go to USS Quest. Now again, there is going to be rehosts of the maps. So I'm going to drop you here to a couple of our sponsors real quick while that goes down. And wow, I haven't even got time to catch up with the chat. What's up, everyone? Hanley, again, I've seen your comments. Thank you. Helping me out there. A few things were messed up, but we got it going. We should be good now. Radar with that follow. Again, glad to have you here in the lobby, hanging out with us, watching some Onward. Steve, what's up? Dudes, how you doing? See you out there rooting on Batards. Awesome. I hope I'm not butchering that name as I say that. I do not know any French. I can claim I do, you know, typical stuff, but no. I'll probably butcher that as well. Bob the Gamer, nice to see you in the chat. Again, going to drop you here to one of our sponsors, that being Be Happy. I really want to try those gloves out. You know, it'd be haptics you out there watching. You know, I'll throw down the first. No, I think there's already been a few. There's been a bunch of videos on it, reviews. But my first review, I haven't ever done a review. What I was getting at. Game volume might, yes. I was thinking maybe it's a little bit too loud. I could not even hear myself talk, so thanks, Bob. Yeah, but you know, it's immersion. Now, we watching at home want to keep it comfortable for everyone involved. Let me hop in on that. All right, it is now up. 2, 3. I just had to find the lobby there. It is going up. I think we're waiting just on one more person. We will be started here shortly. I don't know if there's any of the mods in the lobby right now. You can throw that prediction down, / prediction. You'll see it pop up, and you know, just maybe set it up. People at home can use their channel points and vote on who they think is gonna take map number 2. That one being USS Quest. ODB now going to be starting here on Marsoc. Marsoc being the team that is attacking that OBJ, trying to get those numbers in. As we saw there, Sri Lankan on that previous round, he pulled that tablet out, and there are some numbers that pop up. And if you get those in time, close enough, within range to that satellite uplink, that will yield your team not only the win, but 2 points as well. There's the beeps. Turn that off, hop on out. And the excitement from Battalion. I think I forgot lasers last round, so sorry about that. Again, all these are overlays for everyone at home to help you see what's going on, who's out there. We're seeing a push come out lane. Well, I guess red lane. I don't know if there are numbers in the lanes yet. Yeah, red lane. Gonna see Matt slowly pushing on through, possibly gonna be taking him out here from the side, but I think Chawi spotted him, threw some shots down. And Shinobi taking out Hoochie, trying to push on through.
Oh my god, that's such a nice exciting.
Shinobi loving his angle he's got here. I mean, yeah, that is a nice defensive angle. And Voltage is going to be the next one up. Let's see if Shinobi gets himself a second pick. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and push on to the outside. Spots Sri Lankan back there, but that's a tongue tie. But he ducks down out of the way of harm. Will get Shinobi's vision moving just a bit. Thought Voltage was going to use that push on up. We still have 3.5 minutes to go. All the time in the world here on Quest. Velix does find Sri Lankan back there, now making it a 5v3. Oh yeah, let me get that sound pushed down just a little bit for y'all when that gunfire does go out. It's not too crazy. Velix, knowing that he got a pick, probably going to be the only one back there, is going to give him the information needed to push on up behind this ODB offense. Now Jordan's lane down as he walks cross through lane, this red lane. And Voltage takes out Wolf, but Shinobi quick on that refrag, taking out Voltage. Sorry, I am tongue-tied today. He's going to make it now a 2v4. Patron looking around, thinks it's clear, pushes out. Maxim is going to get that pick, and it's all up to Matt. But Chawi gets the kill. Battalion only losing one of their defenders is going to continue their win streak here. They are now 5 wins up. Have not lost a single round yet. This is looking pretty tough for ODB at the time. But at least they're going to Volk now. That's usually the one that's a tad bit easier. Get a good angle, hold it down, as we saw there from Battalion. Once you know you got some enemies cleared out, maybe continue that push. Seeing almost all of them sharing kills on the side of Battalion. Shinobi the only one with 2, and everyone else had 1 aside from Wolf. Provided that information by dying to the rest of his team, where, you know, even if you don't get kills, you're still doing, you know, some type. Everything out there is information for your team. Everything. Because you only have 1 life, you know, you take all that in. So you lose a teammate on a push around a certain angle and then he dies. Well, hey, there's an enemy back there somewhere. It's all information. So don't sweat it. Those new to the game, if you're going out there and you're not really getting too high up there on the KD, it's not about KDs. Start learning where the spots are, different ways to beat them. I guarantee you will progress. All right, we are starting again. There's your kill count. Gonna have to take a look at this map here for everyone. Those who maybe have not seen it, it's a great map. Pretty akin to Cargo at the pace it's usually played. Looks like we're gonna see that pace come through from Battalion. Flash going out. It's gonna let them get up a little, gain a little ground. We're seeing defensive push through red lane here from ODB. Voltage working on that push, not holding back. Is gonna take out Wolf God. Shinobi though, pushing through, clears out Voltage as well as Matt outdoors. That's going to clear out red lane there for Battalion. If they're not careful, Shinobi's going to continue this push around, getting this flank. Seeing Patron clearing out the OBJ, getting picked off by Chawi. It is now all up to Sri Lankan as he takes out Maxim. But runs around the backside of Velix. Velix spots him and gets the kill. Battalion now going up a 2nd win on our 2nd map. Continuing their win streak. Now 6 wins back to back. Have not lost a single round yet. Will this be the first flawless victory on VREL? I don't think we've seen a single team just go through and not lose. Now again, this is nothing against ODB. We all know how great of players they are. All of them. Like, everyone knows. Anyone who's been in the league for a while in competitive Onward knows all those names, knows they are top tier killers. Sorry. Nothing against them. It's just sometimes things fall in place, sometimes they don't. And we're not seeing the same type of play from Battalion. They are changing it up. Again, we saw them play slow. We just saw them push through and got the win. Again, they were a little aggressive on defense only after they got the kills though, and it is working for them. But let's see ODB now on Marsoc again. Change something up and possibly get themselves a win here, stopping this streak that Battalion is on. 2nd point on the board, hopping out, back to the action. All laughs. Hoochie always having a great time. You know, these are all competitors, so they see this as a challenge. They're not going to let it get them down. It's a challenge for them. They want to overcome. They want to beat that challenge. Seeing smoked out on the OBJ from that M2. Sri Lankan getting the first pick onto Chawi. That's going to be a huge pick up there for ODB. Seeing 4 of them push through close to the OBJ. Bailey's going to get the first pick up there onto them, but Sri Lankan quickly getting that refrag. Comes around, and he thought he shot Maxim, but he missed, and Maxim's going to get that kill. Voltage clears out the OBJ. Is there. Tablet out. This could be what ODB needs, and they do. They get the cap, tie it up here on the second map, and clear out the last defender. Like I said, don't count them out. Great push there from ODB. See there. Pulls the tablet out, gets it. 2 points. Let's go. Now they are on Volk. They have obtained Volk advantage. And what that means is you just have to win your Volk rounds. Win your Volk rounds, you will win the map. We will be going to a map 3 decider. Here, I thought we were going to see a flawless victory. I should have known. Whoa, man. Sorry, I love watching this. I love seeing this. That's why I love doing this. Hopefully y'all at home are enjoying. Now we know Battalion is going to be looking for that cap. They want to answer back. They went from just winning every round to now getting capped on. And possibly on the way to losing map number 2. Let's see how they are feeling after that. See them all with the tablets out here, learning those codes, those numbers, that code.
Side of Fuji is, he likes going over there and holding an angle. If he's here, I don't know.
Let's see how ODB is going to set up his defense. Almost forgot the overlay there. Whew, would have been bad. Smoke coming out. Not really going to go too far from Valix, but great smoke there onto the OBJ. Definitely going to block Voltage's sight line. Seeing Wolf throwing down that cover fire from red lane. Hoochie is going to find Charlie again. First pick of this round as Voltage clears out red lane. It is now a 5v3. Make that 5v1, 4v1. I couldn't even catch up. And ODB cleared out Battalion in what, 43 seconds. They are now 1 win away from taking map number 3. They went from just losing 6 rounds back to back to now just winning and about to take the second map. Did I say map number 3? Sorry about that. And the numbers, the names up top. I know, I just forgot the names. Yeah, letting y'all know in chat that yes, I did forget the names. But we have ourselves a match. ODB 1 away. See Steve out there telling him to close it out. I don't know who you're talking about again. Delay does let me get to the chat a little bit late from what y'all are commenting on. But yeah, we see on the side of ODB, Sri Lankan and Voltage with 5 apiece, but Voltage with that cap. All right. Battalion. Knowing they're not out, even if they lose this map, they know there's still a map number 3.
No die.
As we call us there, not to die. Let's see if ODB can mimic that Marsoc round. They got a cap. Bunch of smokes going out, allowing for Patron and Sri Lankan push up, but Chawi now going to be the one getting the first pick, taking out Sri Lankan there in the middle. Chawi now getting himself a second pick onto Voltage as Shinobi comes through red lane, takes out Patron. It is now a 2v5 in favor of Battalion. Mad Outdoors and Hoochie holding it down here for ODB's offense. Hear the call outs there from Hoochie to Matt just to hold back. He's expecting some aggression from Battalion, especially them already taking out 3 of ODB. I would expect it to. But look at that. We're not seeing it. They're being disciplined. They are holding back as well, knowing that they don't need to push. They don't need to die like that. I mean, yeah, it's possible you will get the kill or possibly even a trade. But if it's not needed and it's game point for your opponent, we may see Valix though. We saw Valix on that first round on Volk push on up there from the west. Oh, Chawi I think may have spotted Hoochie. He does, pushes through, takes him out. Mad Outdoors trying to get the refrag, spots Chawi but can't land the shots. Chawi realizing he was not knowing where he got shot from, but he spots Mad Outdoors. Knowing it's last alive, they are now on the hunt. Mad Outdoors working his way back to the spawn. Gets spotted by Chawi. And that puts Battalion back on the board, tying it up. Now both teams game point. Whoever wins this will be taking map number 2. There's your kill count for both sides. Oh, y'all just seen the cap. Okay. Yeah, I forget those rounds went pretty quick. So with that delay, yeah, y'all are probably a couple rounds back. We are now in a decider round. Whoever wins this will be taking map number 2. And if that's ODB, we will be going to a map number 3 decider. But if it's Battalion, there's possible there may be a timeout being called. If not, they might just be subbing someone out. Check real quick. All right, there's no notification in the Discord of a timeout, so I think they're possibly just subbing someone out, or it could have been a mic glitch. No worries, we'll hang out here. Don't think a prediction was started, but drop in the chat who you think's gonna take this final round of Quest. Will it be ODB or Le Bataillon de Batards? There was the indication to start the round, so I think that was them letting them know that the timer did run out, which means he either gotta play or call a timeout. Odds are they will call a timeout, as one has not been called yet. I think they probably will be calling a timeout. So let's drop you again to a couple of our sponsors. This one going to be from OnwardVR and their amazing Apto 3 Wasp stock.
Level up your VR gaming experience with Proxymat. Proxymat helps virtual reality gamers play safer, longer, and better by creating a defined area for gameplay. The center indicator keeps gamers in the middle of the safe area, and the front indicator on the forward section of the mat lets them know the direction they are facing when in VR. That means no more bumping into walls, hitting furniture, or tripping over objects on the floor. Proxymat reduces vertigo and queasiness common to VR gaming, and since it's made from anti-fatigue sponge, it allows you to play and explore in comfort for a longer period of time. Available in standard and large sizes in both round and horseshoe design. Proxymat is ideal for enhancing your VR experience on PlayStation VR, Oculus Rift, HTC Vive, and any other virtual reality hardware used for standing and movement while in immersion. Find out where you can get yours today at proxymat.net.
You know when you have those extra long days? When work just gets you down? Now, it's time to take it easy with the Kiwi Design head strap. We offer high-quality comfort that adds extra playtime to your VR experience. So anyone in the family can have fun anywhere they can dream for as long as they want. Kiwi Design makes the best VR accessories.
All right, went ahead and showed you all the sponsor ads I did have there. Oh, I think I may have pulled that cord a little too hard there. Yeah, still waiting on one. Again, they called it a timeout. I imagine they are getting something situated, possibly going to be having a sub out there for Chawi. But no worries. Love hanging out with y'all. Great group of people the Onward community is. And again, if you are new here, this is Onward, a 5v5 competitive play type of, I guess you'd say, first person shooter. Let me see real quick what's going on. Possibly maybe going to an intermission here. We're gonna have to get something worked out. I think there may be something going on. So yeah, if you will, just hang with us. Go grab a snack, some drinks real quick, and we'll see what we need to take care of. Okay, sorry about that. We are going to get started here. Looks like we'll be doing this final round of Quest. Going to see ODB being the ones to defend the objective. Battalion going to be attacking, pushing on through. Looks like Jordana and Chawi going to be leading the charge. None opting to push into red lane. Shots going out there onto Battalion. Not landed. Smoke going out more or less where they thought they heard those shots come from. A little off on target with those smokes. But, oh, never mind. I forget the OBJ is over there. So, yeah, great smokes all around the OBJ, actually. Dom Patron pushing on through is going to find Maxim as Sirlonga takes out Valix there on the west side, but Shinobi's going to take out Dom Patron, helping him out a bit, making it now a 4v3 all up to Shinobi, Wolf, and Chawi. Staying close together more or less, which in a situation like this is pretty good because you can get that refrag pretty quick. Sirlonga's going to be pushing up the west side. Gonna spot Shinobi, takes him out, but Chawi getting that pick. Now a 2v3. Gonna see Wolf gonna be the first getting up to the OBJ here, but Hoochie guarding it with his life. Chawi working on a rotation here, about to get spotted by Matt, does get taken out. It is now all up to Wolf. Wolf right there on the OBJ. Is he close enough to cap? Has the tablet out. I think Hoochie hears him.
The other side, left side, yeah.
Does give the call out. Wolf's going to be pushing up. Has tablet out. If Hoochie doesn't peek around close enough, that's going to be a cap here for Battalion, and that will be the win. Hoochie's looking for him. Wolf is putting in those numbers. It's so close. Oh, he's had all the time in the world. You know he's got to be shaking there. Got to just so anxious. And he gets the cap out right on the other side of Hoochie. And that will be the win for Battalion as they take our second map. Timeout called. Went back. Got some things situated and they came out. And it was looking grim there for Battalion. It was looking like ODB was gonna pull it off 3v1, but Wolf held it down, calmed his nerves, got the numbers in, got the cap out, and Battalion takes it in the second map. There is your scoreboard. Great job out of both teams. Winner of this now will be going to the semifinals. And so if we're looking at, let's see if I should have that overlay up there for y'all. There we go. So ODB will be going on to play the winner of Mayhem and Boss Fight. That is our next and final match coming. Oh no, we still got K-Font and Proteus as well. Latin Forest did end up beating Primordial, so they're going to be one of the 4 teams in the semifinals. Now Battalion, Batards, sorry, I'm messing that up. Beating ODB is going to the semifinals as well. Again, thank you everyone at home for joining us. Sorry about that intermission there. Again, had to get some things handled and situated. We'll see if they are going to end up playing a map number 3 before I send y'all off here. They could be rehosting, but checking with them in the Discord. Looks like they are not going to play that 3rd map. No worries. Again, thank you everyone for joining us. It was an early early match here, but no worries. If y'all were in the EU, I'm sure it was good timing for y'all. Again, want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors, Mammoth VR, Caveman Studio, 9 Line Apparel, B Haptics, G Fuel, Degenerate Decals, Boba VR, Proxymat, Kiwi Design, and iStock. Bunch of great sponsors there that will be providing prizes to these top teams. Again, thank you for joining us. We have 2 more matches. Both will be casted. Don't worry about that. So you will be catching all the action. And as always, I am your caster, Fog Cabin. Let me get us back to that normal tent. Yep, see, I'm right there. That's me. Fog Cabin. And I will catch y'all later. Everyone have a great day. That title the same. I changed it. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm just catching on the chat.